All right. Earlier in the week, we unwrapped the standards. Could you read them for us?
Sure.
Jenny? Thank you.
RLK2 with prompting and support, retell familiar stories including key details. And then RIK2 with prompting and support, identify the main topic and retell key details of a text. And then the writing standard WK1, use a combination of drawing, dictating, and writing to compose opinion pieces in which they tell a reader the topic or the name of the book they're writing about and state an opinion or preference about the topic or book.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we also agreed upon a common formative assessment and a summative assessment. And we also developed our cuts, scales, and learning goals for week 1 of Unit 7. So our agenda for today is to add DQs and elements, plan for reading and writing, add text-dependent questions and text discussions, and implement our action plan for ERLA. So we'll just have to note it in our lesson plans. Yeah, can you summarize where we are?
Yep, we have been working in DQ3, we decided we're there, helping students practice and deepen new knowledge. We chose the text we're going to be using in alignment with the DQ, and now we're going to look at the elements that are desired effects and decide what strategies we're going to be using.
Okay,
So
let's go ahead and look at day 1. And we chose our text, which was Funny Bunny. We said we begin our lesson by reading the learning goal and reviewing its importance.
So I need to put 14 in here.
Element 14. Do you want me to read you the outcome?
Yes, please.
Oh, Jennifer has it out. Jennifer, can you read it?
Students can recall and describe the previous content on which the new lesson is based.
Okay. Then we'll move into reviewing the wow words. We need to write down what our wow words are. I'll scroll up.
I can't remember.
We have
Was it key detail, retell?
Oh yeah,
Use the
they're
wow
right
words?
there.
There
I'm gonna put wow here.
sounds good.
it is.
That is good.
Key detail, retell, main topic, information.
Yeah.
Key detail, retell.
And we already wrote what our common understanding would be of those words.
Yes.
So
Finish that, right? Yes.
do we also want do we want to take that time to have them work in their groups or by themselves to do their kid-friendly definitions?
I would like to.
I would like to
I
also.
think in groups would be great, so
Me
that
too.
they have others to
Yeah.
Yes.
bounce off from. you
Okay,
know.
so
So we're
Especially
not-
since it's new, it's like the newer words. for
Right.
them.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's not the pair share, we're gonna do our cooperative groups then.
Yeah.
Right. Or maybe, I don't know.
What
How
what
many
direction
words
do you
are
wanna
there?
take with that?
Well,
'Cause this is our
there's
first week, right?
1, 2, 3, 4.
But
we're in DQ3.
15 is organizing
isn't-
students to practice and deepen
Yeah.
knowledge, so.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that works.
So,
You guys in agreement?
I am. I think it'd be great for the groups
Me too.
because, you know, there are some that are going to sit there and say, I don't know what to say. And so they need a group to talk it out with.
especially
and
because they're new
Get
words.
more ideas.
I mean, we
So-
definitely
So why don't we put
Um,
in,
talked about key details before. We've talked about some of these
Review
words
our
before, of
words.
course, information, main topic.
Is it really?
But have we asked
Review?
them
Is
to
this week?
define
Is this
them? No.
Right, maybe not.
but we're in DQ3.
Oh, true. Okay, so, put students into collaborative groups.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we're having them define it, so,
And illustrate it.
Right, and
See
illustrate
if they can
A
illustrate
wow
that.
word.
And have them,
Define and illustrate.
good
there
job.
we go.
And then, share with the class.
Mhm.
Group share with the
Share.
class.
Group share.
Absolutely.
Have each group share with the class.
Now, would they be in
So
element
that's-
15, right?
Yeah. Can you read me that one, Jennifer?
You ready?
Yep.
Students are able to deepen their knowledge of informational content and practice a skill, comma, strategy, comma, or process through group work.
Okay, I know we also talked about we wanted to assess where they're at.
Mhm.
So we
By
had
reading a little.
pulled
Is that for Funny Bunny?
Funny Bunny,
Right, Funny
yes,
Bunny.
Funny Bunny, and we decided these were some things that we had looked at. So we had the respond to reading, where they write the title, did you like this story, and then sequence the story with pictures. That way, why don't we, do you have your scale available?
I do.
And I do.
Yep, with my teacher's help, I can identify the main topic
Yeah, that's right.
and retell the details of a text.
So that would be assessing if they're, where they're at on the scale.
Yeah.
So I think we should put the
does it say?
respond to reading. So they can illustrate it,
Mm-hmm.
and your
And if-
higher ones can also write those
Yeah,
key details
right.
of.
That's what I was just gonna say, they could write too, if they can do a combination of drawing and
So
writing.
let's,
So
Funny-
after they share, that's after they do the collaborative groups,
Mhm.
and they're finished sharing, and they're back on the carpet, we'll read Funny Bunny. And we don't want to talk about the sequence of events too much, because we're assessing them.
Yeah, because we're
Yes,
assessing
right.
them.
And I'll put assess.
yeah.
Mhm.
We could put
Assess
us-
students
using,
with, what is it called?
Response.
response
to
to reading.
But before you read the book, you might wanna set the stage saying,
Right.
remember, during this book, I want you to make sure you keep an eye out for what happened in the beginning, what happened next, and what happened at the end, because you need to remember that,
Mhm. Well, they need to have a focus on
focus
why
that.
why are we reading this?
Mhm.
So before you begin the story, remind students that we are reading Funny Bunny.
With the focus of remembering the sequence of events, or what happened in the story. Make sure they can be able to retell it. And you could refer
And
back,
Back to
Details?
the wowers.
refer back to the wow
Yeah,
words.
there you go.
See, you complete my sentences. There you go, good
Working
job.
together so long.
You get a dove.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so moving into, or we need to move into writing.
Writing.
So, let's go ahead and go back to our
Learning goals?
scales.
Yeah.
Oh, and the learning goals, I can name the title of a book and write/illustrate my opinion about it.
Okay.
Okay.
And,
Are we going to have them write their opinion about Funny Bunny to relate back to the story that we read that day? That's fresh in their minds?
yes,
And then
because
they'll
we
know the
need to
main
be
topic.
working with those shifts, text discussion, text-dependent questioning. So I think if we also put that in there, and then,
Mm-hmm.
but we had looked at, for
Is that
opinion
WK
writing.
one?
Yes.
One line?
Yeah.
Yep.
We had looked at some of these as ideas for the opinion writing, and we found, for our, we have these and these, where they could write down the 3 reasons
I like the
that they,
lines.
for their opinion, and maybe these for your lower level kids.
Those are good
that
for
would-
differentiation.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that are going to want to color the picture more.
Exactly.
So
Where
maybe
do they
just one
state
word.
their opinion, first of all?
Well, where they would state the reasoning for their opinion, well, they're gonna write the topic down here. They could write their topic down here, and then they could state the reason. So if you're giving them a topic, so.
Is the topic like if they liked the book or not?
Yes, it could be if they liked the book. Give us 3
What
reasons
part?
why you liked the book.
Right.
3 things
Okay.
you liked about it.
Yeah.
Or 3 things you didn't like.
Okay,
Mhm.
so they
And so
have
the-
to write on that line at the bottom, I liked the book, or I didn't like Funny
I
Bunny.
like that.
Yeah,
I
like
liked
that
Funny
idea.
Bunny. or
And then
didn't
those higher
like-
students that are already higher up on the scale, they need to write a complete sentence.
Yes.
Yes.
about it.
Exactly.
And then those other ones that are lower on it can.
And they had girl
Nice.
and boy ones.
That's
Oh,
cute.
cute.
I like those.
All right,
So we'll
so,
have to know numbers. Do you want us to pass that around
Yeah.
and put numbers on with a sticky note? Because how many boys we have versus girls is different.
Oh, we might want to do that.
There's so
We can do
many
that
more
later.
boys. I
Or
know
we can
all
do it later, but
Okay.
just a reminder,
later.
put a sticky note on the,
So, writing. I'll put in,
Yeah, so what do we write for all that discussion?
Okay.
uh,
writing, children will name the title Funny Bunny and give opinion, either they like it or not, and give 3 reasons why.
so, refer to Funny
So,
Bunny?
so yeah, you can say,
Refer to Funny
teacher will
Bunny.
refer to Funny Bunny. And then you can say, talk to, what was your
Refer
favorite
to-
part, or talk about beginning, middle, and end, and then guide the student towards,
Their opinion.
Their
They have to
opinion.
form an opinion first, and then give 3 reasons
Refer
why.
to Funny Bunny and have students.
because it's about the main topic.
What do
Maybe
we wanna
they
call
want
that
to
one?
pair
Girl or
share.
boy?
opinion
Opinion page.
page.
Do you want to pair share, like, turn to your knee buddy or your elbow buddy and tell each other if you liked the story or if you didn't? And
Or
give
why,
your
and why.
and give your friend a reason why.
And maybe we should go back to what is an opinion?
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
talk about
What
what
is-
is an opinion.
What is a fact? What is an opinion? And we've touched on that prior,
Yes.
but they need a good reminder of, and maybe if we had a
Yeah.
common understanding of what exactly
Because it's talking
we would
about,
we expect the kids to say for opinion, or what an opinion is.
and
Because
it's
that's
talking about the main
totally
topic,
right.
so we need to be able to distinguish the main topic
topic.
in the book and have them give their opinion.
Okay, don't you think we should
Yes.
start with that though before we
Before we
refer
even get
back
into
to
that.
Funny Bunny?
Yeah, yeah.
So let her finish her thought and then
Sorry.
we'll
Yeah,
put
sorry, I
that
was
in the
just finishing
beginning.
my
No,
thought.
that's
Sorry.
okay.
Refer to Funny Bunny and have students pair share if they like the story or not. Okay, so discuss
There you go.
what an opinion is.
Yes.
Should that be a wow word?
Maybe.
For writing, yeah.
So we need to add that.
So, yeah, for writing.
Add opinion.
That's a good
So
idea.
I'm gonna say review what an opinion is, because
Yes.
we need to talk about that
Mm-hmm.
in
Yeah.
reading, when we're doing the other wow words.
If-
Yeah,
If that's
because
gonna be
that's
the
why
only,
not.
yeah, I think so too.
So we'll just add it to our well words.
That is a good insight.
The way it all
Opinion
flows.
means, yeah,
It is 8:50, ladies.
Thank you.
thank you.
Who said that should be a wow word? Was that you?
Good
Jen?
job.
You get it done.
Jen.
Okay, opinion. Did I spell it right?
OPINION.
Yep.
So what do we want to say an opinion is? How you feel about a book?
Or,
As kid friendly as we
I
can
know,
make
let's-
it.
well, here is one thing, since we're talking about if we like it or not. This last week, when they were writing informational text about an animal, I had like 3 or 4 say, I like dogs, and in the beginning of their informational text, and I said, wait a minute, that's an opinion, you can't write that, you say dogs have fur, or
That's true.
dogs are this, and I had to work with like 4 or 5 kids that did that in a small group, and have them change some of their sentences in there.
So could we say thoughts or feelings
It
about?
says a belief
Yeah.
right here, a belief,
Thoughts or
judgment,
Yeah.
a belief,
And
a
it's not
view.
necessarily about a book.
It's,
It could be about anything.
Yeah.
it's about anything. So
Thoughts or
it's-
feelings on a subject.
Thoughts or feelings on a subject.
or topic.
Topic.
Or topic.
Since they know
Yes,
that
there
we
you
have
go.
a topic. We can use it.
Okay.
Alright.
So review what opinion means, refer to Funny Bunny, and have students pair share if they liked the story or not. I'm gonna put parentheses their opinion.
Yeah.
Because we can,
Give one
Say
opinion. Give one.
And then complete the opinion page.
have students complete
So this
opinion
is
page.
day 1.
Do we want to put in the differentiation that we have for that opinion page?
Yes.
Do you want to have it say more than have students pair share if they like the story or not, and give a reason
Reason why.
to their partner?
Why they didn't like it.
And why? Put and why.
Okay.
Good job.
Have students complete opinion page. Use bubbles with blank bubbles.
You could,
Thought
Blank.
bubbles?
for
Those
lower
are thought
expectancy,
bubbles, that's
yeah.
how I with mine, because
Yeah.
they've got the dots going up to them, the bubbles.
Yes.
Good
Oh, I'm
job.
not gonna put, for students, let's
know
not
it.
put lower
Yeah, that's
expectancy,
what-
put,
No.
on the scale, they're,
The
So-
ones,
or how about instead of putting that, do you want me to say
For
use
differentiated-
lined bubbles?
There you go.
there you go, that's right.
Students that have already achieved.
3 level,
Is it a 3? What is
2, maybe 2.
Two is I can tell you what these words mean, opinion
Since
and
this is so
topic.
brand
3.
new, maybe it's,
So I would say a 3.
3.
Do you think?
I don't know, I mean,
Have students complete opinion page, use line bubbles for students that have already achieved a 3
because what's a
on the
3? I
scale.
can name the title of the book right now, it's right up. Okay,
Because it's not
yeah.
new.
Right, it's not really new knowledge, yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
It's depending on if they can write or not,
Okay.
Also.
basically.
Right, right, it's not necessarily their understanding of it.
So,
Because I'll still have some of the blank ones that will draw pictures and label.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's day 1.
All right, we got day 1 finished. It always takes us a little while to get that, and then we
Can zoom.
can zoom a little faster, so.
Zoom, zoom. I saw that before.
Okay.
Alright.
And the egg book, we finished Funny Bunny, now we're moving to the egg book.
so we're gonna have DQ 314 again in there. Every day. We'll have that.
Do we need to add what elements we were in for writing?
Yes,
Element.
14.
Let me look at the elements here.
Yeah,
We're starting out with 14.
Because it's not, this isn't new knowledge.
Students
Or we're
can
deepening
recall
their
and
Deepening
describe
knowledge.
previous contents on which the new lesson is based.
Okay.
All right.
yep.
Pair share.
Here's
What's that one?
Organize students
Organizing.
to practice and deepen knowledge, number
Yeah.
15.
15. Glad you remembered that, Miss Grow.
And then this would be practice. Right?
Yes. Practicing the skill.
So 19?
Yep.
Yes, 19.
Can you read me?
Students.
Thank you.
Students perform the skill, comma, strategy, comma, or process with increased confidence and competence.
With increased,
Confidence
thank you. Or
And
competence.
Competence.
and
competence.
competence.
Good.
And I need to put 15 in, sorry.
And, okay, should we copy paste?
That's an easy one.
I love that, that's why the rest of the week starts to flow.
Okay, so then now day 2. Begin lesson by reading the learning goal and reviewing its importance. DQ 314. Review wow words. Still 14. And then
Right now we have
We
for the
decided
egg
on
book,
the egg book.
and we've also looked at our, last time we looked at some graphic organizers for,
And we thought this one.
this
would
one
go
was really
best.
cute.
So, we have, did you put
So
in
read
read
egg-
egg book?
Mhm.
and discuss.
So
It's all
go
of
back to
those.
the
Key
name title,
details.
wait, sorry.
Yes.
While reading it, we need to
Main
be
topic.
pointing out key details.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, so.
All of that,
maybe
really.
telling-
So,
right.
Point
once
out.
again, referring back to those wow words as you're reading the story.
Right,
Point out wow
Read
words.
egg book
3,
that.
4, 5.
and point out wow word concepts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to state them.
Throughout the story.
Mhm.
Would this be a point after that that we want to have them pair share, but maybe assign
assign
the,
to,
a wow word to a group instead of asking them to go through all of the words?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
So you're gonna have, on your group where you're having them pair share, then I'll have Donnie and Kelly pick out some key details. Then I'm gonna have Susie and Johnny tell what the main topic is. Instead of having them
just-
all go through each
just
word? or
talk
do
to
you
each other
think
about
we
a
At
need
the
to go
specific
top
through-
where
one.
it says review hours, is that
No,
where-
after you've read the key book.
After you read.
I'm saying the next step after
Oh, okay.
this.
So read egg book and point out where concepts throughout the story. So then going into the discussion.
Mm-hmm.
How do we want them?
Because otherwise, then you're going to be asking every time, okay, let's pair and share what the key detail is. Do you want to do that as whole group and then go through each wow word? Or do you
We don't
want
have
to,
Or you mean?
Am I
but
not
she's-
explaining
she's
that
talking-
well?
No, she's
Are you saying
for
to
after.
do that, or are you
I'm
saying we
asking
have
if-
that in?
no, I'm asking if that's what you
But-
want to do instead
right,
of
do
just
we wanna
always
do
doing
that?
a pair share with each word and then taking 15 minutes because you've went through each word with the whole group when they're pair sharing.
Well, I guess that's where we can decide what we want to do next. Do we want to do the pair share of that, or do we want to do it more text-based questioning and then having them pair share something from the story?
We could do
So
that.
instead of them just pair sharing the wow
think
words,
I
move
like
into
the
more
text
of the
based.
text-dependent questioning.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
All right. So
And then as long as we're
So they-
referring to those concepts throughout the story.
Exactly.
That's kind of covering. that.
yeah. All right. So then let's think about what we want their discussion to be based on.
Now, remember, I was looking through
Oh,
Erla, and these are the type of questions we're looking at. So when we're looking at the book, we need to say, put little sticky notes in the
Right.
book to remind ourselves to ask these different questions while we're reading it.
Like what was the story mostly about? What were the most important things?
Well,
That
So
kind
even
of
maybe
thing.
we
during
each
it.
take a book with us and go through it and sticky note some of those
Yeah.
questions.
Do you want me
I
to put
think
those
so.
questions into the plan right
So
here?
why don't we look at?
No, I don't think that would be too long of a plan. I think if we sticky notes and each of us take a book,
Yeah.
sticky notes in there,
Mm-hmm.
where there are good pause times in the book to just pause while you're reading it and ask a question, that would be the best. And it's just, like we said, retell to me the title, the main character, the problem or solution. So like at one point in the book, you might say, okay, do you remember who are the main characters
Right.
in the story? So that they are consciously reminded
And
that
that can
they
be what
need
they're
to think
pair
about that.
sharing instead of going back and pair sharing those
I
words
like
over
that.
and over again. I think
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
great idea.
And then like say, okay, what happened, thank you, what happened in the past couple of pages? What happened? What did the bunny do in the last few pages? And then a few pages more, say it again.
Right.
What happened here? Look at the illustration, what is he doing in the illustration? Because even though that isn't one of our main topics, we can still refer back to
Text-dependent
that.
questions,
Text-dependent
Jenny.
questions,
I love that idea.
and
That's great.
and everything.
So maybe we should write in what they have referred
Specific
to
questions.
in Erla, just as a basic.
Refer to
Round.
sticky notes with text-dependent questions and have students pair share answers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we want to write in
The
some
questions?
of these? Just the questions, or are we
No,
good
I don't
with
think
going back
because
and doing that?
they're
Okay.
text dependent. I think it's just important that each of us take a book
Okay.
And
and do that.
Do you
These
want to
books
jot down on a sticky note, remember,
Yes.
so we remember to do that?
and I thought these books were good for these specific questions because a lot of them do have like a good problem and solution when we were looking through those. So that's good to be able to
So
refer
for
to that.
homework for us as teachers, I think we each take a book
Mhm.
and by tomorrow or Monday morning have text dependent questions done, and then we'll be rotating these books obviously.
Right.
So
Mine will have to be
they'll
Monday
be
'cause
done
I'm
and they'll
gonna
be
try.
ready.
That sounds really good.
Mhm.
All right, so then we can move on.
Yeah,
All
is
right.
that
Are they
Tuesday?
then going to
We're gonna
do
move to
a,
writing.
Yes, we have.
Graphic
Oh, yes,
organizer.
graphic organizer.
For writing?
That's so cute.
Jenny found.
Good job.
Beginning, middle, end.
Which is also like first, second, finally, it
Beginning,
tells
middle,
you
and
right in
egg.
here as well.
Now,
That's
this
good.
is still with
Graphic
reading, or is
Yes, no,
this
this
part
is
of
still
the
with
writing?
reading.
This is
This is still reading.
Okay.
So we haven't started writing yet. What's on
It is 9:02.
Okay.
have students complete
Yeah,
graphic
great.
organizer, beginning, middle, end, egg?
Egg graphic organizer.
Graphic.
Ah,
Oh, she has it in there. Let's just click
Yeah,
graphic
well, and
organizer.
beginning, middle, and egg,
egg
that's,
graphic
Oh,
organizer.
you got that,
I'll
yeah.
put beginning, middle, end in parentheses.
there you
Okay,
go.
sounds good.
That
That looks
sounds
good.
great.
Okay.
By the way, Jennifer, you're a much better timekeeper than
So
me.
that
You can do that job.
would, we need to put in
It's
the
true.
That would be practicing, that would be 19.
19.
Kudos to you, even though you don't like chocolate, you can give that to your daughter.
The pair share, that's gonna be 15.
15.
So 13, 14, 15, and 19.
Yay, copy and paste. What would we do without it?
I know.
I don't
Computers
know about you,
are
but-
very helpful sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do a small
many
group
times.
at the end of this, because I know I'm still gonna have some students that's gonna be struggling with the law
Right,
words.
and I think we have that in our assessment.
In our, yeah.
Will you
We
go up
have-
and make sure
sure.
we have it?
How will we respond when some students did not learn?
Right,
Small group instruction
during center rotation, that
So
still
what do
works
we
for
say
me.
for how we respond with students?
Have
who've already
students teach the information to lower level students, allow for children to reach a 4 on the scale, give those students higher level differentiated work to complete, which we did in writing.
learned? Yes.
And in the,
I
when
always-
I was in writing, we don't really have that for,
You know
We can
what
make-
we
you
can
can just
do
use-
is if they already have done 3 details that support their opinion, you can say, give me a 4th detail.
mhm,
Or they need to be writing them in
No.
sentences. They don't need to just be writing
just not
a
blurbs.
few words.
They need
to be
be
writing
in
doing
sentences
complete
on that.
sentences.
And usually they are those higher
Right.
functioning ones.
So they just need to be, that, we need to bring that up and make sure they do that. Because you could use the same sheet for
Yeah.
the differentiation.
Because
Okay.
I always say, if they completed the front, I'll say, use the back
Right.
and write another sentence or something.
Okay, so we're moving into writing for that next day.
Yes. And
This is
writing,
day 2. we're
Do
still
we
on
want
that.
to do something similar to what we did
scale.
With Funny Bunny,
with Funny Bunny?
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
And
but
then
just
I had
refer
found
I was gonna say
to,
then maybe
these
another-
other ones too, the other graphic organizers.
Those-
And I don't know if maybe for some of our children that have already learned it, or if we want to
I like that, I
use
like
this
one.
more towards the end of the week, or
This
your
one,
thoughts?
we
I
can
like,
differentiate
Right.
this one by making another copy. We could
A
white
second.
out this, put the period here.
Okay.
uh-huh. I
Right,
like blank
and then
because
leave
not the
it
end.
On
Right,
Leave
the
it for the
scale
ones
lower
that
down.
are right.
I
So
like
this
that
would be
one.
the ones that are at a 3 or 4,
And then if we make a copy of that and just white out,
the
The
and.
bottom part, the end, and that's a
those
second.
ones are lower on the scale. They're going to give us 2 reasons.
Yeah.
They might
Yeah,
not even be able
yeah.
to give us a because.
Exactly, the first group. They could just say, I like.
Well, I
Oh,
think
it's
they have
because it's
and.
the picture, because it's 2 boxes.
It's 2
Reason
boxes,
one and
that's why
reason
the-
two, that's why.
I like reason 1, reason 2. Rewrite your opinion with your reasons. I like blank because reason 1.
So they can
and
at least do-
reason 2. So it might not be
Yeah.
It might not be
as
too hard.
difficult as we're.
Well, because they were able
If
to
they're
do it with
having
the
a hard time, we
animals.
just have them do one.
They were able to do it with the animals when they
That
have
is
those
a new
different.
form that they've never seen. Should you do
Oh,
an
sure.
example of that using Funny Bunny, not the story you read that day, but the story before, so they kind of see the
You can model it for
relationship?
them.
Or maybe we
For
should do that
reason 1
first.
goes
This
with
one
the
might be
first
easier.
line,
That's
reason
got
2.
4 reasons though.
That's true.
And
That
so,
was
you know
four
what,
reasons.
this one would be good because you could just cut that one in half.
I like
And do the
this-
topic and their opinion, and then the ones that are higher, you could actually just do reason 1 and 2, and then, you
And
know,
I
even
like
higher.
And then lead
This
into
one
this
has
one later in
topic.
the week.
Right,
Because that
lead
one
into
they're
that.
having to transfer
Yes.
their reasoning into a sentence.
Into a sentence.
This one also has topic, whereas this one doesn't.
I like
So
doing
this
that.
one might be
And
more
then,
appropriate for our scale, our
Okay.
learning goal.
If we add topic up here.
We could add topic if we
Just
wanted
write
Instead
a
of
to.
topic
name,
and
we
draw
could even-
lines. No,
and
I
then-
mean even just.
Topic and make a line.
Okay.
Do we agree, start out with this one
This
and
one.
then move into that one?
Later.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
also
the
think you can
topic
adjust
is,
this one.
I like blank, is the topic.
That's
that's their opinion though, right? Because this is.
What is the
here-
topic?
Right?
Oh,
That- the I like
got it.
part's their
I'm
opinion. No,
confused.
that's
the topic
okay.
would be more for informational. So this might need to be
Ooh.
for informational
That should say
rather
title.
than
Yes,
yes,
because
you're
we're doing
right.
informational.
If this said title, then
Yeah.
yes. So maybe we'll save it for
the day we do these.
The Scholastic.
Thursday.
When we're
Maybe
doing our
we should
informational.
What's our
do,
time looking like, Kayla?
It is 9:06.
Okay, so we need to get going.
But this
maybe
one
we
can go
should
with
use
it.
the same
This can go
format.
with, yeah.
This
So then we
can go
need
with
to
it.
just maybe
This
put
one.
topic there, like Jen was saying, and use that one.
No, for
No.
topic, because this is gonna be,
A
it's-
book.
Oh, okay,
it's
I'm
gonna
sorry,
be
I got
literature. So this one, yes, this one,
And so
Right, right,
just
okay.
the title of a book, so you
Yes,
write.
yes, I just got confused for a second because I thought we
Wait
were
a
talking
minute.
about.
I could write opinion, they could decide for that book, bring that book up. You could say, which character do you like best? Because there's a bunny and there's a duck in
so
there,
they could
isn't
choose
it?
between two.
Yeah.
Maybe give them,
Which one do you like better?
Yes.
I like the bunny,
That gives them more ownership too.
Or
and
I
they're
like
having to
the
defend
duck.
themselves with
and
their
they
opinion.
could give you 2 reasons why they like the bunny, or 2 reasons why they like the duck.
Okay, I think
Okay.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
So review what opinion means. Refer to Egg Book and have students pair share if they like the story or not and why. Have students complete I can write my opinion graphic organizer.
Maybe
Yeah,
you should say,
with the
instead
directions.
of I like the story, make which character
There
they
you
liked
go.
in the story.
Yeah,
Have
Okay.
students pair share.
Which
Which
character
character?
they liked best in the story.
Yeah, it's more specific.
Maybe after
Wait.
story
And why?
parentheses, put what the
yeah, I was
two
gonna say
characters
take that or
are.
not
The
out,
bunny
and why, and why.
You've read that
Bunny
one,
have
Rhoda. What is
names in
it? The
story,
bunny
Rhoda?
and
Good.
No.
No, it's just a bunny and
Bunny
it's
or
just a
duck?
duck.
Bunny or
and a
duck?
duck.
It's a cute little story.
The old ones are the best. I'm
I know.
telling you.
Well, it clearly states with the beginning, middle, and end.
I got
Right.
all those
So-
golden books, how many years ago?
Yeah,
At least like almost 30
that's why I was
years
saying a
ago.
lot of those choices that we made are good
So
for this
14,
learning goal.
15, 19.
Bottom.
And then we've finished the reading, and now we're gonna move on to the writing for day
Only
2.
2 more days. So now we're doing
2 days.
informational.
Okay.
For day 3.
For day 3.
Oh, we're going to,
Oh,
We
yeah.
just finished, that was writing for day 2.
Day
Oh,
3
okay.
is support.
Okay, so day 3, we chose eggs aren't just for the birds, and it's informational text, and it's about different animals that come from eggs.
Just one thing that dawned on me. There is, or there used to be, a big book called Whose Eggs Are These in the Garage up in the media, which is on the same line of this. I'll go look for it and see if they have it, because I know we only have 2 of those, so just to throw it
Okay.
out there.
yeah, good. All right, so we're gonna read the informational text. And, sorry, go ahead.
Eggs aren't just for
Yeah,
birds.
eggs aren't just for, or could we just put Scholastic News?
No, there it is.
Okay, good job. She's a fast typer.
So again,
Yeah.
begin learning
Begin
goal,
with
review
learning.
wow words, read eggs aren't just for the birds, and point out wow word concepts throughout the story.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we need to
Now
have
we're
those-
going towards
Information.
topic.
Yeah, now we gotta focus on this being informational, so
Right,
we gotta
that's-
kind of switch gears on that.
Mhm. So,
And we have about 10 minutes left, ladies.
thank you. Jenny had made this one with main idea, detail 1, detail 2, detail 3, detail 4.
Okay, that one's good.
So,
What
made
is
that?
the main idea?
thanks.
The main idea
eggs aren't
is,
just for the birds.
Yeah.
That other animals come from eggs also.
so other animals, many different animals come from eggs. So
And
that
then
would
they
be
And
need
the
to
details
have
would be those different
The
animals.
four, yep, the
The
different
details would be
animals,
the
the four
different
details
animals.
that back it up.
Good
Okay.
job, girls.
So read eggs aren't just for the birds, and I don't want to say point
How
out wow
about-
word concepts. Point out topic,
right.
main topic, and
Information.
information / key details.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should discuss
Point out
with each
main
other,
topic.
what do you think the main topic
Information and key
is?
details.
And then have a
Information.
discussion.
Not information?
I'm sorry, I thought you said something else.
Oh, sorry.
Point out main topic and information / key details
Yeah.
Yes,
throughout
the
this
story.
text.
Text.
text. text.
Good job.
And then after you read the text, have them get together maybe in groups of 3 or something, just on the carpet saying, what do you think is a good main topic of this, or what do you think the topic is? And show them the form, what do you think you should write here? And have them really talk it out and then say, okay, does everyone agree that that's the main topic?
So do we want to have the kids pair share what the topic is?
Yeah, I think that would be good, because they, you know, in
They need that
speaking
time
and
to talk.
listening, they need that time to talk. If they can't talk it out and iron that out,
Yeah.
they can't write it.
Yeah.
I
And
think the topic is, no, you're right, you're right.
I was trying
Is the
to-
topic.
good.
Yeah, I know, me too, I always try and remember that as well.
As we picture, so that's DQ3,
Element
15.
15.
Yeah, 15.
And then that's going to lead right
Lead
into writing.
Yeah, that'll lead right into writing. And we decided,
To use the,
since we'll be using
The
The
information.
information.
informational text, we can move on to, which one did
Oh,
we decide?
I
No, I
just
thought-
put in that. Are we
Yeah, I know, I
is that
thought-
for reading response or is that for writing? The crack.
this
egg
is for
thing?
more reading response,
This
I
is reading
think.
response.
I didn't put that
Sorry.
in there. So after they pair share it,
Just, you could put after pair share, complete,
students complete.
egg details,
Main idea,
main idea.
egg graphic organizer.
I like that, that's a good job.
Adorable.
It really is, it's perfect for that.
Nice work, Jen.
I'm gonna do it.
Main idea / detailed egg.
okay, so
I'm gonna have
which
to step
one
up
do
my
we want to
techie.
use? Is it this one?
It's gonna be, isn't it gonna be this one?
Which that would be practice. 19, DQ3
Yeah,
19.
19.
Practicing skills.
That one, because
Which one?
topic,
And processes.
This one, right?
Okay.
This is a lot. This is long.
We only have one more day, right?
Then.
No, I mean like this is a
Oh.
lot.
a lot for
It's
the
a lot,
kids
I
to
know, I'm
do.
wondering if we're even gonna have to flow into Thursday with some of this, because I was thinking about Tuesday, and Tuesday's a lot, what we did, so I wonder if,
I know, because we were gonna go,
Having-
all right, well,
Sorry.
let's look at.
let's look at writing and see.
What's our time looking like, Kayla?
We have about 6 minutes.
So writing, do we want to do one of these and model it?
Because that one has a lot of writing in it already.
Could the cracked egg thing be the writing for this day, and then the next day maybe give them both to do that? And I mean, they could no, they don't want to do that.
'Cause
then they,
But they
You could
wouldn't
just
be.
put finish.
Well, could we just go into opinion somehow? Have them also state their opinion on whether they liked or disliked it, and then share why they liked it, why they didn't like it, instead of having
For
some
writing.
drawn out,
Mm-hmm.
just like a simple one, not using this, and then the next day use one of those.
or even on a sticky note.
Yeah,
Just have them write.
something simple, or else they're gonna be so burnt
Right,
out.
something
So
simple.
why
You're
not
not going to
s-
get quality stuff from
Yeah.
them at that point.
So why not just
What
on
if-
a sticky note write their opinion as to why they liked it, why they didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Give it, state
So
your
there you go.
reasoning. It
That's
could be
like
writing
a
like
ticket
you're
out
gonna
the
take
Take it
door.
out, yeah. Because the other graphic organizer is gonna take an extended period of time through the writing, probably anyway. It's 4
Yes.
different details, so.
Because what they're basically going to do is lift
Use
different
sticky notes
animals
to have
Right,
that
students
come
write.
from eggs.
Use sticky notes to have students write their opinion about the informational text.
And then even share their opinions, share their opinions.
Stop by and check your schedule so everyone gets to the
Have to, yeah.
picture place on time. Remember, stop for group pictures first.
10:55.
Make sure your children are lined up correctly, and individual pictures will only be taken
All right,
of the
then
students
moving
that bring in
into-
their white envelopes.
Into
Thank
day
you.
4,
Nice long message.
did we want
I
to do
see.
something with going into?
Was there another book that we were planning on doing?
No,
No.
we're thinking about doing
Doing
examine the similarities and differences.
Right.
Any
Between the
text-dependent
information
questions
and the-
for the. Oh,
We're gonna
never
take,
mind.
yeah.
So we're talking about doing 20.
Do we want to go into 17 now?
Or 17?
Explaining similarities and differences?
Yes,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay.
It dawns on everybody.
Why don't we do, so we're gonna use these 2 different books. We
Yes.
use
That's what we talked
teacher
about.
text. We use eggs aren't just for the birds, and then egg books
Got it in there?
or egg book, and then
Sorry, I need to grab
same
it.
same thing for the beginning.
And
to
refer
start
back
off
to
the
the wow
lesson.
words. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It always flows in the end.
Got about 3 minutes.
Review both texts.
Yes, review both texts.
Briefly review both texts.
Mm-hmm. You can do a little picture walkthrough or something.
Or you can ask them questions as you're reviewing. So what happened in this story? What was it mainly about? Don't give it to them.
Let them
Let them-
talk about it.
Elicit their responses to review.
Okay.
Briefly review both texts with a picture walk. Ask students questions while doing the picture walk so that they are the ones retelling the story.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Or text. Or text.
Yeah, no,
Story
Yeah.
slash text.
text because we have
Main
both.
idea slash, I'll put in parentheses.
Mhm.
Main idea slash topic slash details.
There you go. Covered it all.
Now,
No,
do we
it's
just
good.
want
You
to
have
do
to
it
have
as a whole group, kind of? Students can do, I'm sorry.
What do we have in there?
Or
Students' questions.
Examine and
Yeah.
explain similarities and differences to deepen their knowledge. So maybe as a whole group, do like a T-chart of the two stories and then have whatever came up in their discussions put
Mhm.
on
Yeah.
the board? Okay.
Or is it more of a Venn diagram?
I think it's more of a T
T-chart
chart because
maybe.
they're not, I mean, there are going to be some similarities for sure, but because this is an informational text and this is, you know,
I might do
You
a
could do a Venn diagram.
Because I did a T-chart yesterday
It's
and
difficult.
it's difficult because there are some similarities
And they want to
they
compare.
do say similarities out when I ask them what our difference is. And I want to give them some
It's 2 minutes,
ownership
isn't it?
saying,
Yeah,
yes,
it's 2.
you're thinking
got
about the
it.
book.
right.
But I wanted to focus more on differences yesterday.
Okay, so make a T-chart or Venn diagram to examine similarities and differences between
Between both texts.
both texts.
So that's
DQ3,
17.
That's
17.
We would need to add
Yes.
that
Do you have
in.
that one?
Yeah, you want me to read
No,
that?
1 second. Put
I
these in
can-
real quick. Oh, what just happened?
Oh, you already have that?
She's copying and pasting it.
Oh, good. See, love that.
So we got to do writing it, and we're down to about a minute.
Oh, what's today, Thursday?
Do you want me to read 17?
Yes, please.
Students can examine and explain similarities and differences to deepen their knowledge. And luckily, next week is a 4-day week, so
I think some of this is going to roll over into not being able to, we got a lot packed in there, so that's good.
And
So
then
we-
are they doing something to practice? Or no?
I think they're
No, I think we can.
Well, what are you gonna have them write? Are we having them write?
Maybe that's it for reading and then we have a writing piece.
yes. I think
How
that's
about the writing piece be that form,
good. This one?
not that one, the other one? It might be
This one.
And this time, instead of a sticky note, they have to actually write what
Their
they're.
reason.
Which
Yes.
one they
Right.
liked, the informational or the egg book?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so which one is it? Because
Okay.
maybe it's the I
This
like one.
No, I think it's this. Well, you could use either, really.
Organize, in my opinion.
I like that one.
Yeah, organizing my
Topic.
opinion. This one.
This one?
Animals from eggs, and then
Is
my
it-
opinion.
Right.
Um,
Ooh, good.
Which book you liked. I liked the storybook,
There you
or
go.
I liked the fact book.
And then
And
they
then
could
they
give you
have to give you
reasons.
reasons.
And we could even differentiate this, like I was saying before, and only have 2 reasons for, you know,
See, I'm gonna leave off.
Leave 'em all.
Personally, I'm gonna leave off 4 there because I've been using the example of the table. If you have your topic on there, you need to have
oh, the 4 legs.
the 4
Yeah, you were
legs,
saying
the
that. I
4
like-
legs, the 4 legs of a table supports it.
I like that.
So, for me, I'm gonna leave off 4 there, and if they can fill them out,
Great.
then that's great.
You always
If
come
they
up with those
can't.
cute little ways to help them remember. It's good.
I put table and 4 legs analogy. Can we put that in the lesson plans or no?
Yeah, we did that before with the,
How's our time looking, Kayla?
yeah.
Well, we're about there.
All right.
Have
So
students
let's.
complete
we're almost
organizing my
done.
opinion graphic organizer. What else do you want me to add into that?
And then you could put refer to the table and 4 legs analogy.
Should Should we have the students share their opinions also?
Yes, I
Even if
like,
they, even if they're just sharing it within their tables?
I'd then love to come
Yeah.
put it up on the document camera and show everybody.
That
We got it
too.
That's
done.
what I do, yeah.
Have students share
Yay.
with their table?
With their,
Maybe get a
with
chocolate.
their tables,
Everybody
yeah.
get a chocolate.
Class /
Table,
table,
group.
whichever
Great summary.
works
Thank
best
you.
for your class.
Okay. Did we?
All right, we did,
I think this is 20, guys, because it says students can examine and explain,
And revise
revise previous
We're
content
always
to
doing
deepen.
20, we're always
Yeah,
doing.
but they're not really revising,
No.
are they?
Yeah.
Well, they gave an opinion the day before.
why don't you write your thoughts down?
I'm
And we
not
will
sure.
meet back with it since our time is up, okay?
I can't remember.
That's what,
That's why.
that's a good
Thought bubble.
suggestion though, yeah. All right,
Look it
so,
up.
we added our DQs and elements, plan for reading and writing, we're gonna take home the books to add text-dependent questions. We put in text discussions. The only thing that we have yet to do is implement, we're
Action
gonna
plan for
start
Erla.
implementing the action plan for Erla, so we have to note that in our lesson plans.
Okay.
So we've got it all
We
down
will
to
be
that.
beginning that on Monday, so
Oh,
if
noting
we could
if
just
they know.
note it, we all have our
on the
papers
side.
and are ready for it, so.
Are you talking, you're talking about the, when we're
And we're asking do you know
I'm
your
just
power
doing the
goal?
power goal, and
How do you?
And how do you practice
I
it?
have that, right? You gave
So-
that to
Yeah.
me, it's
So it'll
probably in
be
my.
on your first, maybe on the first day.
There's
I need the
You
little
got it.
paper.
I'm just putting it under Erla.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Begin
Oh, good.
implementing.
Early strategies?
Erla,
No, not strat, what?
Action
Action plan,
plan.
action plan, sorry.
Data collection.
Data collection, action,
all right.
great,
Let's look at it.
work,
Awesome.
ladies.
yeah.